Stroop waffle. It's a goddamn cookie, man. What up, everybody? It's your favorite Dutch cookie, and today we are playing Autopsy Simulator. Now, this is a horror game, but we still are going to be doing autopsies on bodies. I don't know how this is going to work, but I watched some of the trailer, and it looked pretty good. So we're going to give it the old 1-2 for whatever. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the gameplay, make sure to like, make sure to sub, make sure to say what's up. Help your boy feed that YouTube monster. And I was talking, you douchebag.
Completely broken.
God, the sensitivity feels so odd.
Nuts if I don't take my pills.
Look for my pills. Are they in the bathroom or do I get them from here? I'm pretty sure they must be in the bathroom, right? Okay. Bathroom.
Fuck. Where are my meds?
Are these meds? Oh my god, the sensitivity is so hard to use. It's on 0, by the way. It feels very off. Alright, so I did that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Alright, spicy. Alright, what am I supposed to do now?
Alright. Now we can go get the camera.
Alright, to the storage we go. Oh yeah, I'm batting 1,000 here.
It's starting to look like a garbage dump rather than a storage room.
Get the video camera. Ah. What is this, 92?
Well, I hope I won't forget to press the record button this time. Let's move on straight to our deceased.
Look, don't rush me, bro. I'm doing things. Hello, anyone dead in here?
The tripod is going to work. Just frame it properly and... Oh, this should be fine.
Oh, okay. It's my job to. There.
November 21st, 1991.
I was close.
8:43 p.m.
It is the
Recording by
90s.
Students from the University of Missouri. The autopsy is conducted by Jack Hanman. Ladies and gentlemen, it is always worth having a look at the files before conducting the autopsy. That is when we can find all kinds of clues to what could have potential. Well, who do we have here today?
Mention the rookie mistakes.
Found on the outskirts of a parking lot near a gas station.
Chamber.
Where he often begged and insistently offered to clean the windows of cars that were leaving the station. The deceased is locally known as Old Toby. Homeless and unemployed for at least a couple years. He had gotten into fights and had been bullied by the problematic youth of the town. He was that type of a man who never kept off alcohol, which caused him to be homeless. As a young man working in a suburban... The body was found at 7 o'clock by Sheriff Matthew Thompson. White male, 76 kilograms, 5'8". Mentioned the rookie mistake. Found on the outskirts of a parking lot near a gas station.
Okay. Find and put the gloves on. Oh, shit. Gloves, where are you? You should be like right near the donuts. Can I eat a donut? I want to eat one. I don't want to look at it. It's very pretty, though. No? Bro, where the fuck do you keep your gloves, you weirdo? Oh, here they go.
Now we can get to work. We're going to need the camera. It should be here somewhere. Oh, must have left it in one of the drawers.
Yep, I already know where it's at, Big Doc. I had that Polaroid, by the way. Like, back then. Like, not now when it's like, oh, vintage and cool. I mean, like, I owned one.
Prepare photo documentation. We must follow the top-down rule. Luckily, we don't have to take pictures of the clothes this time. We are only focusing on the body. Let's keep in mind it's all about the legibility, not the perfect frame. Before we start searching for traces on the deceased's body, we have to take a main picture that goes in the files. Voila! Now we move on to the next step. Trace search. We're going to need better, and that's perfect.
Click, click. They did my man dirty, bro. His face isn't... What? Are you kidding me? Look at his face. He like he got fucking stomped. They stomped him in the nuts. Oh my god, this is so hard to control. Okay. That looks like a bruise on the other side. Is that a bruise? His hands, maybe? I mean, is it his balls? Should I take a picture of his ding-a-ling from the back? Like, what do I do here? Where's the fucking... Is it his foot? Wait, I found something. There it is.
Well, you don't have to stand close to be able to smell a strong odor of alcohol and other discharges. There's nothing left to say.
I knew it was his foot.
Himself. People affected by homelessness most often die from accidents, alcohol abuse, or while taking the photos. Some entries that could be potentially lethal caught my attention. Let's take a closer look using the magnifying glass.
Who the fuck is he? Is this like for the camera? Causes take the magnifier from the tool wheel. Okay. Boom.
An old wound that hadn't healed properly. It must have been some kind of burn or other injury. Nevertheless, it has nothing to do with the potential cause of death.
Okay. This thing on his head.
That's something interesting. While making photographic documentation, ecchymosis can be seen on the deceased man's head. The appearance indicates the intravital nature of the wound. We'll come back later to see if everything is all right with the brain.
Bro, this is creepy as fuck.
There are frostbite marks all over the deceased's body. Although they are most visible on the tips of his fingers, they can be recognized by the very specific color of the skin. However, the hands tell us much more.
Shit.
By the look of his feet, I assume Toby must have worn uncomfortable and dinky shoes for quite a while. However, such wounds have nothing to do with his death. What do we have here?
What do we have here? I love the voice acting guy. His voice is so dope skis. Alright, now what? Pokey poke, poke, poke. Got your belly button. I got your belly button. Honk, 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 honk. Okay, I'm done. Examine the marked spots.
I don't need this tool now.
What tool do I need? What do I do?
Yeah, the odor, by the look of his feet, it could be freezing to death. The condition of the head tells us it could have been a fatal accident.
Oh, this is what I did wrong. I'm an idiot. My problem is I'm super stupid.
An old wound that hadn't healed properly. At this point, that's all I can do based on all traces on the body of the deceased. The inside should tell me much more. Let's move back to the body.
How do I go? The fucking nipples. Okay, how do I grab the right hand to perform the examination?
Now let's check the level of muscle
Ah,
tension.
okay.
This will allow us to establish time of death. Let's raise the deceased's hand.
Oh, this is creepy as shit. This is creepy as fucking all fucks, bro.
And then let go. The stronger the rigor mortis gets, the greater the resistance from the muscles will be.
Oh, this is so freaky, bro.
The rigor mortis has already subsided. We can then assume that the time of death stated in the files is correct.
Oh, it's so freaky. It's freaky just because one day we'll all be on this table. Maybe not in this way. Not everybody's going to die through gruesome murders. I would hope not, you know, praises be. But at some... What am I supposed to do? I totally not paying attention.
Let's grab a scalpel.
Take the scalpel from the tool wheel.
You can boldly cut with the scalpel. It won't hurt him no more. We always start with the neck and move down towards the symphysis pubis. The incision should be deep. Next, we separate the skin and prepare to remove the ribs.
I'm supposed to do that? What the fuck? I can't open his other flap. His other flap won't open. Ah, there we go. Oh, I have to pull from...
The adipose tissue has an intense yellow hue. As you probably already guessed, we're going to need the scissors.
Oh my god. This is too much for me. Do I gotta hit him with the loppers? Oh my!
After removing both cartilage and bone tissues, we are actually interested in two things that you can see at the very first glance. The lack of organ congestion means that, although the deceased was cold, hypothermia wasn't the cause of death.
Okay. Give me the magnifier. Am I doing this right?
We can eliminate freezing as the cause of death.
Okay, so freezing's off the list. Take out the lungs and examine them. Okay. Ah, here we go. Ooh. Oh my god.
The deceased smoked like a chimney. Let's take a closer look. We see widespread black and tarry deposits caused by smoking cigarettes. Despite the tragic condition of the lungs, they are not the cause of death. Now we need to go grab the syringe.
Oh my god, bro.
At this point, we need to test the level of blood alcohol concentration of the deceased.
Take it from...
We move on to collecting blood from the heart. 5 milliliters from the left ventricle should do it.
It's too much for me.
Now, we prick the bladder and draw about 10 milliliters of fluid.
I'm so sorry, man.
We also collect the fluid from the deceased to determine the level of alcohol concentration in the vitreous humor. Keep in mind that you have to set the right time and speed on both knobs before running the centrifuge. Our samples may break into pieces due to the centrifugal force if we set up the wrong coordinates. I myself am terrible with numbers because I suffer from dyscalculia, which is why I always keep the appropriate coordinates at hand.
Okay. So I gotta go get the coordinates, which might be this. 40 minutes at 75%. 40 minutes at 28%. 60 minutes at fuck your mom. How do I turn this down? Oh. Is that? I think that's on 40. At 75? Okay. Ah, shit.
Damn it. There's something... and I was hoping to clock out early today.
Oh, thank God he just randomly pulled out that flashlight. GG's, bro.
What was that? Where did it go?
We good. Okay, we good. We good. Where is my flashlight? Pick that bitch back up. Get it. Sound like a goddamn kitty cat. Like a mean one. Holy fucking shit. Wait.
Yeah, it's definitely the fuses. Right goes first, left next. Voila. Where's that unbearable noise coming from? Alright, let's see what we've got here. Well, everything is telling us that the BAC, blood alcohol concentration, is high, hence the smell we're getting from the deceased. Still, to be 100% sure, I have to send the samples to the lab. Unfortunately, I don't have the equipment to conduct a detailed analysis here.
Oh my God, bro.
Now let's take a closer look at the stomach.
I need your stomach, bro. I need your... Thank you.
As expected, the stomach has no major external damage. In this case, further inspection is no use. We must cut him open.
What? This is fucked up on so many levels, bro. Holy shit. Huh.
That's interesting. In
Dookie.
addition to a large amount of gas and liquid, the stomach also contains small amounts of yellow grayish food content resembling some kind of meat. Either our deceased hadn't eaten in days, or some of the bulk of his stomach had found a way out. Now we need to focus on the cardiovascular system, especially the heart. We take the organ and look it up and down, carefully. At first glance, the heart looks fine. The pulmonary trunk and aorta seem to be in good condition. There are no pathological changes that have contributed to our Toby's death. Well, once we've got the body ticked off, we can move on to the head.
Take the saw.
Let's take the autopsy saw to cut through the skull to cleave it in two. Remember, the skull, not the saw.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, we will start dissecting the brain from the occipital lobe. In this way, the brain's dura mater is slowly revealing itself.
Bloop. Oh my god. Motherfucker, man.
After the basic examination, we can see that the cerebral gyri in both brain hemispheres are symmetric, and the bumps. So far, so good. The hematoma seems to have had no effect. Holding a knife with a long, narrow blade in your dominant hand, cut the cranial nerves on both sides, pulling the brain towards you.
Damn it, son of a bitch.
Remember, just one small fragment examined under the magnifying glass is enough to dispel or confirm our doubts. We then take the fragment of the brain to the tray and, literally and figuratively, go over it with a fine-tooth comb. Just as I initially suspected, we can rule the fatal accident out as well.
Okay. Take out the trachea. Shit.
Same as we did with the stomach. Extra, while cutting a small organ, such as the trachea, we must perform a precise incision. To be able to cut with a very typical blade, we must hold the knife as if... Ladies and gentlemen, based on the report and preliminary documentation, it is safe to assume that the deceased passed out after consumption of alcohol and then fell asleep on his back. Then the gastric contents refluxed and flooded the airways, causing death. That's why we don't forget about the recovery position at dorm parties. And now it's all clear. The death was caused by suffocation.
Ah, I get it. These nuts. I wrote that pretty good.
It went
And
quite smoothly today.
it said
How's that
these
enough?
nuts on the bottom. That's awesome. Close the chestices. Okay. So I'm just gonna hold your skin flat back over, good sir.
In order to bring the chest of our deceased back to its initial state, at least to a small extent, we must take the needle in our hand.
Okay.
We sewed the deceased using the baseball stitch technique. This stitching method is very strong and quick to do.
Kinda.
I should probably get to that.
I probably shouldn't. I should probably ignore that shit.
I'm coming.
My man just forgot about the jump scare that happened like 5 minutes ago.
Jack Hanman, please leave a message.
Good evening. How are you? How are you?
What the f is that supposed to be? I'll finish the stitching and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Oh God. Smartest thing, man. This white man right here. This white man right here, dog. Oh, he is smart. Oh, shit. The goddamn body's off the table. I am 100% going to beat this game to completion. It is 100% happening. A playthrough will be on my channel when it actually comes out. This was fantastic. This was so cool. You didn't even really, you only got the one like ghostly jump scare and then like that little piece at the end. But doing the autopsy was the most uncomfortable shit I've ever done in my life in a game. Like, it was so much detail. It just made you feel like, at least for me. I'm queasy about shit like that. Like, I'm good, bro. I recommend playing it before the demo gets taken down. So, thumbs up to these guys. This is dope. Can't wait till it comes out, man. Next Fest is being awesome. We're going to keep looking at games, seeing what else to play, man, and testing things out. So if you guys are enjoying this, make sure to sub and stay notified and hit the bell and all that shit so you get info, because I'm going to be doing this a lot over this next week or to the 28th. Plus more. Anyway, whatever. Bye-bye.
Stroop, stroop, boom, stroop, stroop, boom, stroop, stroop, boom, that nigga garbage.